Good morning from Las Vegas, the parking lot of G&R. And I had a pretty rough night last night. First of all, the air mattress I think has a slow leak, and I woke up this morning pretty much on the floor. and my back is killing me. So I just took some pain meds, which I don't like doing during the day because they make me really, really sleepy. Um, anyway, all is quiet here because it's really early and the mechanics haven't shown up yet. But I was up a lot last night, and I wanted to talk to you guys about tragedy, grief, and depression. And, it hasn't even been a month since Lulu burned, and I lost everything I own. And I really haven't stopped since then. I haven't had a day that I was, not thinking or doing And yesterday I stopped because I was forced to do so and stay inside the bus all day long. Took the dogs out a couple of times, but it's a busy mechanic shop parking lot with a lot of big trucks and buses, and so there's a lot of danger out there for me and the dogs. Trucks coming in and out, buses coming in and out, and there's also in this parking lot a tour company that has all these big buses, and they're going in and out, and so it forced me to stay inside, and it forced me to have downtime that I haven't had since the fire. And I've really been trying my best to be positive and upbeat and to believe that all of this happened for a reason. And I still do. I still believe that all of this happened for a reason. But not only did I lose all my possessions and my home, but I lost my sense of security. And several nights a week I have dreams about the fire. Dreams about losing Jack because I almost lost him. Sorry. Nightmares, I guess. Last night I woke up just with a start, terrified. I smelled smoke. And I was terrified. And then I realized where I was, and I realized that I didn't smell smoke. It was something from the dream. And but I had to get up and find Jack, and I had to get up and find Juno because they weren't in the bed with me. And so I'm realizing that I'm having a lot of trauma response that I haven't allowed myself to have yet because I've been so busy trying to make a new home for me and Jack and Juno. And about 2:30 this morning, I just sat here and cried because I haven't really done that except for the first day, when the fire was going on. I was sobbing, obviously. But I haven't really sat down and just grieved. And I know it's just stuff, okay? I get that. And I've gotten a lot of stuff since then. Better stuff. But it's a huge loss that I haven't let myself grieve over. And anyway, tragedy. We all experience that in life. We all do. And frequently, we don't let ourselves experience the grief that comes with those tragedies. if I lost a person, if I had lost one of the dogs, God forbid, or my friend Dave, or if I would have been injured, God forbid, in that fire, people would be more understanding. But I've heard a lot of people, I've read a lot of comments. It's just stuff, move on. But it was stuff that was important to me. Stuff that was important to me. And some is irreplaceable, And so with that comes grief. And I haven't let myself grieve. I haven't slowed down enough, stopped to say, I really miss this or that. A lot of it's really personal. I'm not going to share with you the things that I really miss, and then the dreams I've been having, the fear associated with it, the fact that I refuse to have an RV refrigerator in this new home, the fact that I'm really afraid of having anything propane related in here, but I have to have some way to cook, and then the fear that something like that's going to happen again. I think that's very real and a very logical response to what I went through, but I'm feeling guilty about feeling fear, and I'm feeling guilty about grieving, and I'm feeling guilty about getting depressed over it because I'm such a positive person and I push positivity. But I think it's okay to let myself grieve, and I think it's okay to be depressed, and I think it's okay to be disappointed. And I'm not afraid that I'm not going to have enough to exist on, okay? That's not the issue. The generosity of the people in my sphere, known and unknown, has been incredible. I have enough money to get Phoenix fixed. I can live in Phoenix exactly as it is right now because I have a Coleman stove. I have coolers that I can keep my food cold in. I can buy ice every other day. I have a bed to sleep on, although I think I'm going to need a new one, which I've already ordered, by the way, because this one is too low to the ground for me to get in and out of on a regular basis. But it's another air mattress. I have a cassette toilet that I can use. I have a little sink that Susan gave me that I can wash my hands in. I have everything I need to survive in Phoenix exactly as it is, and I'm okay with that. So I'm not worried about money. That isn't it. I'm not worried about stuff and building her out any more than she's already built out. But I'm worried about another tragedy. I'm worried about another thing happening that I have no control over, and it's not really worried. It's more fear. It really is fear. But I wanted to talk to all of you about it because all of us suffer tragedies, all of us suffer grief, and all of us feel depressed. And it's okay to allow ourselves. It's not okay to stay there. It's not okay to stay there. But it's okay to have days like this where we are sad, where we are grieving. And it's really helpful to talk to people about it, people who are compassionate and can, understand and can just let you vent. And I have people like that in my life. Not today because I'm stuck in this mechanic shop parking lot, but typically I do. And I'm really blessed to have those people in my life. God, Carrie, she's amazing. And the funny thing about me and Carrie, and some of you may know this, is that we had a falling out back in 2019. And, we were really great friends beforehand. And then we had a falling out over something related to Rico and I. And it was really stupid. And we kept our distance, both of us, from one another. And then this year at the Schoolie Palooza, we reunited. And we let bygones be bygones, and we buried the hatchet, And now we're back together, and she's being so supportive, you know. And Ghislaine, oh my God, Ghislaine has always been there for me. She always has. You know, again, back in 2019, when Rico and I were going through our thing, she didn't take sides because she was supportive of Rico too, and she still is to this day. But she was there for me, you know. She was there, and she's here now. You know, the universe puts these incredible people in our paths, and we need to be grateful for them. And then along with Ghislaine and Carrie came Sammy and Tina, these two new women in my life that I am so thankful for. And then, of course, the universe blessed me with Danny and Rick and Tracy. And Tim and Susan have been friends of mine for years. They've been very supportive, and I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. But some days, like today, I'm just grieving. And I think the message I want to convey to myself and to all of you is that it's okay. It's okay to have days like this. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to be depressed and to cry. It's okay to scream in anger. It's okay to be afraid. It's all okay. And you know what? I'm going to pick myself up out of this ditch, and I'm going to move on. But I'm going to sit here in this ditch for a little bit with my box of Kleenex. And I'm going to have myself a little cry. And that's okay. I want to thank all of you too, because you guys have been so supportive. The comments that you leave me, and the fact that you are all sharing in my experience and being so supportive has been amazing. It's a key element to my moving on, all of you. It's a key element. So, anyway, candid talk. Moving on. Peace.